nether. I just got my third wither skull. It was right around here, but couldn't get the recording off because there was a blaze shooting at me at the same time. I was nearly out of arrows too. I still don't have infinity, so I had crafted like a stack and I was down to 3 even after killing a bunch of skeletons while I was hunting withers. I had spent like 29 levels to get this looting 3 sword because I didn't want to risk enchants since getting enchant levels is painful these days. But I've gotten most of the levels back while I've been here, so I guess it's not a total waste. I think I've made all the preparation in my helm a little bit. That'll help a bit. And I've got blast protection on my boots. I know that's not the best armor to have on. But I'm gonna fight the wither. I've got strength pot and a regen pot. And I think that should be enough, because pretty sure smite works on it. But I'll check before I head down, so I'm just gonna, I think, do it underground. And that should be enough. I'm pretty sure I got everything I need. I'm not gonna bother bringing that. I'll just get full saturation with steak right before I do it. And then we should be good. But I'm gonna make my way right down and find a good spot away from my mines because I don't want to blow up too much. And I'll be back when we go for the fight. Alright, we are down just barely off my mines. I don't think it'll blow up that big. I'm just gonna make sure that... I think I'm gonna run this way. I don't want to get blown up by the initial explosion, so I'm just gonna make a path right here where I can pop my potions and everything. And get a bit of light. I don't know how far I can get light in. I'm gonna do the same over here probably. Just in case. I need to run away at all. Oh. I don't have fortune. Okay, well, I'll come back for these, I guess. Because that's diamonds. Sweet. And I'll do some torches back here as well. So I got a 3x3 room. I might want a bit more than that. I don't remember how big the explosion is. I haven't done this in a while. Let's just level it out quick. Then... I don't know if it can be touching walls. I'm just gonna make sure it's not. And give it a nice headroom. I did check, and smite does work, so that'll be good. I'll want those over torches, probably. Alright, let's make sure I got everything I need. I pop... Strength potion's probably less important, so I'll do that first. And then, I'm gonna eat the steak now. So I got my Smite 5 sword. I only have 3 arrows, so let's hope I didn't mess this up. I suppose I could get more arrows. I think I can do it without. I should be able to just hit it. It'll chase me into my corridor. Shit, let's go. I said strength first, right? Yeah. And regen. Wait for the explosion. Let's go. Just gonna save the shit out of this. Almost dead, and I am 8 hearts still, I think. Sweet. I only took like 3 hearts of damage. Regen 1 was quite strong, actually. I thought I would need regen 2, but I want the longer time. Well, I'm gonna go and probably go mining, because I'd like to make a beacon level 2 right away. I think I have close to enough iron, but maybe not. So I'm gonna do that, and also fortune up those diamonds, and I'll be back in just a sec with whatever is next. I don't know what it'll be. I also, I was breeding the horses a bit off camera. I found 2 more colors, so I now have a light brown one, which is ungodly slow. So I don't know, I'm only keeping it around for the color, I guess. But I'm not sure, it might take me like 3 generations to make a decent horse out of it. And then I found a black and white one. Mainly black, I think, is the main color. So I think I have almost all the colors except gray now. So I'll probably keep breeding. I think I'm gonna have to either make just a fenced in area for the crappier horses, because 9 slots is not enough. But I'm gonna do that at some point as well. I also gotta get infinite arrows somehow, either infinity or just make a ton of them. But those are all on the list of to-dos. We are back. After fighting the Wither, I went on a long mining trip to collect a shit ton of iron because I needed to make the beacon. I was a bit off on how much I needed. I thought it was like a stack and a half, but it's actually like 2.5 stacks. So it took me a bit longer than I thought. Got a lot of levels though, and I ended up finding a abandoned mine shaft far that way, with a bunch of name tags and saddles and stuff, and a couple spawners that I'll remember the place of probably. I think it was a spider spawner though, so I really don't care, I don't think. But we built the beacon. I didn't do it on camera because I was talking to people on Discord. But it's light blue. I might change the color of it to make it one darker, because that's an odd color. I think it's like shiny diamond armor color. But it'll. I decided where to put it. I was thinking about putting it at my base, but I decided not to because I don't really run around at my base too much and don't need to go fast or anything. But Marcy right now is building a nice hub here. So this is like where the aquarium used to be, and there's a nice beacon in the center now. So it'll look pretty good, I think. She's doing a good job so far. I might have to get some quartz so I can donate to the project, but I think that's about all I'll end up helping with. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do in this episode, but I've been doing a bit of research about the horses that I've got. Horses aren't all that important, but I have fun with them, so I'm still working on it a bit off camera. And I don't think I have the fastest one possible, and after looking it up, I don't know if it was changed or I just misunderstood the system, but I actually can't breed to get anything faster than what I already have. So I would need to go out and search for one, but I have not done that yet because it just takes a lot of time. But now I think I have almost every color, although I might have mentioned that before. So that's interesting. But I think what I'm going to work on today is actually selling horses at spawn for diamonds. So I'm going to have to build like a shop around spawn. And some of the same stuff I have here. And then I think I'm going to do it a small building in the center, and then the building is surrounded by horses, so it's easy advertisements. So I'm going to probably get together some materials, keep with my style of the spruce and cobble and stone brick, and then I'll get all that together and probably meet you guys at spawn, and I'll breed some horses while I'm at it so that I can sell some. Well, shit, now I'm rethinking that entirely because I don't even have the best horses possible. Why would anyone buy them? Well, either way, I'm going to come up with something to do, and I'll be back. Alright, I've finally come up with something. I think I will eventually actually do the like horse seller, but I'll have to do some off-camera work finding like the best horse possible so people will actually want to buy it. So I'll get around to that eventually, but I do want to build something in spawn finally, because I know I discussed the potion shop and then the stable. So finally, I think now that I got beacon in spawn, I got an investment there, so I think it's time to build like a spawn base or something just to show off to everyone else, because it seems like people are actually building in spawn now, and there's a lot of people coming there. So I collected a bunch of clay, because I'm thinking I never do any modern style builds, so I think clay will be a good start to that. I know I have a decent amount of quartz, but I might need more. That's enough for about a stack, and I think I got a bit there. So about a stack and a quarter. That's not too much. I'm thinking this build won't be massive. Maybe like takes up 16 by 16 footprint. But I'm gonna go and put down some wool and a birch sign and claim it. I don't know exactly where, but I should bring a bit of cobble to lay out where exactly I want my house to be. But I think I'm going to do, for the most part, a square shape. That's my basic plan for now. And maybe about 2 stories, maybe 2.5, probably rooftop access as well though. But I'm going to put that somewhere in spawn. So I'm going to run over there real quick and figure out where. Might not be the most interesting episode, but there's so much stuff I'm doing off camera, and I just recorded that Wither stuff 2 days ago already, so I just want to get a full episode out so I can move on to episode 9, which will probably be building this, and then I want to do the last episode. Probably episode 10 will probably be the last one. I want to defeat the Ender Dragon in that one. I've had that prepped for quite a while, but I've been holding off on it because the setup I want to do in the end. Oh wow. Yeah, Marcy's been working on this a bit more, and it's looking really good now. I didn't expect it to be this tall. That's really cool. Neat. I still think the beacon might be better to be one color darker. So I might mess with that quickly off camera at the end of the episode and see how that looks. Because that does look a bit odd. Oh. Oh, I realize why it's like that. This was my fault, actually. It's because I have this glass here. That was me that put this there. So does that update it? Oh, maybe I was wrong. Who knows? Either case, it should be one darker. I was thinking since it went through clear glass or something, that it might have like made it into light blue or something, but I guess not. So with spawn, let's take a look at the map. Well, honestly the map's not too helpful. I'm gonna pillar up right in, I'd say this is about the middle of spawn over here. Right around here, and I'm gonna look around, figure out where I want to put a house. I'd like it to be pretty close to the center. I think with this nether portal and now this new little hub, there should be, oh no. By coming to spawn I've triggered a raid. Chloe has some villagers over there. Well, if I see him running about, I'm not going to deal with him yet. I could do up on this hilltop we've built already, but I kind of like having something. Actually, that might be the best bet, because I don't want to build right there, because that's so close to spawn. I think I'll reserve this little the road is for shops, I think. Yeah, this might be the best bet to go right there. Let's go a bit higher up, take a look. Oh gosh, I shouldn't do that, not with speed on. Yeah, so I could go at the top of the road right there. That's a cool spot. I could have a little forest in the back then. I kind of like right there actually, because that's a straight bit of the road. That's why I like it. Or I could do a small pathway, because I'd like it to be straight along the road. I think I'm going to go right there actually. That's going to be where the spawn base is. So I'm going to claim that little spot. And I think shops will be on this road. I like that idea. So once I do finally get around to building stable, I think that's where I'll put it. As long as one raider shows up, this is not my problem. So maybe off camera I'll take care of that. There was one that triggered yesterday, so I should have known. I think someone has some villagers in spawn, so they can technically trigger. It counts as a village now. So I don't know where that last raider is, but hopefully he's stuck somewhere where he won't bother anything. So I was saying right here, I think. So we'll do Reeds. Future house. It's quite noticeable. I haven't looked at birch signs. I didn't know that the stick was like the bark. That's odd, but I kind of like it. So I think from right here I'll have like a little pathway going up to about, I think I want it like a front lawn that's about 3. So I'd probably have an entrance right here. And then I'd say, how wide do I want it? I should do an odd number. Odd numbers are so much easier for centering windows. I think for sure I have to do an odd. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did that right, didn't I? So it'd be 6 in between. So that's wrong then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think I want an even number in between. So then it's an odd number total. I messed that up a bit. Alright. And then back here, I think I'll probably want, let's just do a square for now. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 15. That's a pretty good number. I like that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we'll go directly this way. I think that was right. With the speed effect, the FOV really is messing with me a bit on looking far distances like this. But I think that's how I'll do it. So I'll chop down this tree. And this one right here. Oh, dang it. That wasn't quick enough. And I don't know exactly what colors I'm going to use. Obviously, I wanted to use the clay and quartz, but I don't know what color clay. I think nothing as bright as this wool. People might get the wrong idea with that color, but I think this has got to come down as well, doesn't it? I don't think we're going to be matching that. It could be neat to have something, I don't want to use the same exact colors as these, but it could be cool to have something in that range. I'll have to look through clay colors in, well, offline or in creative or something, and kind of choose based on that. But for now, I just want to get this spot claimed for next episode. And then, another thing I was thinking about working on, since this spawn is getting done up real nice and everything, I feel like, I built those other roads, these ones over here, and I even copied the pattern onto most of them, but not quite all of them yet. And now that he's moved out of spawn, it's kind of my responsibility. I'm going to fix this one for sure, so I'm just going to dig that up right now. And then, oh no. That's a shame. I didn't realize this was built up like that, actually. Well, I suppose I did, because when we were digging up the mountain, we saw some of this, but I didn't realize it was all the way over here, too. I messed up, whoops. Not too badly, though. Alright. We'll just get a couple of these, just so I can finish it off. Some people making noise outside right now. Yeah, I made this little thing too. This was, like the fourth, road going off. There's one in each direction currently. This is the fourth one. It goes into, this used to be, might have been in the first episode actually. There was a cave right here. And back when we had the spawn castle kind of little thing that was a little square around this area. And this is the mine that went all the way down. So I think some people still use this mine. And it's also just kind of a legacy thing. This spawn has been revamped like twice now almost. So this is pretty much all that's left of the original. So it's kind of cool to have it around, and now that it looks, I kind of took it over, used my style and everything with the spruce and the stone brick. But I did the roof a bit differently actually. We have to run around to see it. But I did wood accents actually, or wood on the inside, because I thought for a mine having stone brick would probably be the better look. Alright, yeah, I think, we've claimed that area. I could start building a little bit, but I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. So for now, I'm just going to deal with this raid a bit quick. I think I see the guy right there. Or maybe I don't. I hear the villagers inside. So he could be just sitting on the outside somewhere. But I'm not sure. I remember last time I caught the raider in one of these rivers. Or maybe not, now that the raid thing's not at the top of the screen anymore. It must be the other direction. Well, either way, I'm going to deal with that off camera, fix up that road a bit, or at least grab the materials and do it on camera. And then, I'll see what our time's at. I don't know exactly what time I'm at, really. Also, I'm really liking what Chloe's done with her base. This trail is pretty good with the gravel. I haven't used gravel in any of my roads now that they've changed the texture, but this actually looks really good mixed in with the grass. And she's got a mending villager up there, a librarian. In the top window you can see it. And she gave me a bunch of mending books because I gave her some blaze rods for them. Although she gave me way more mending books than she should have, but she has a full chest full, I heard, so I guess I don't feel too bad about taking them off her hands. So eventually I'll have to put some mending on most of my stuff, and once I get an infinity bow I'll put it on there, and decent sword. This is just an alright sword. I might put it on my looting sword up there, because then I can use that one consistently. But I'd also like to get fire aspect on that sword before I do it. Otherwise the enchant cost will just be so high. So I'm going to do that stuff, and I'll be back in a hot minute depending on how much time is left. Either way I'll do an outro and another clip. I lied, that was it. We're done. That was about 20 minutes, so I'm going to call it there. And we'll do that stuff in the next episode. That'll be in that, and then we'll get around to doing the Ender Dragon later on too. This has been episode 8. 2 more to go. We're almost done. See ya.